The whole essence of my message and has been impacted by an incident that happened when I was growing up in New York. I grew up on the Upper West Side, and there was a wonderful woman on my floor that every time I'd go up in the elevator with her, she was always like inviting me into her house, and she always had snacks. I remember Oreo cookies were great, and she had 6 locks on the door, as most New Yorkers do, you know, who were elderly. Anyway, it was, for about 2 months, I, you know, wasn't thinking about her, and I walk in one day, and the super is coming out of his office. And I said, you know, have you seen Mrs. Levy? And he said, Jim, he said, didn't she know she died? And I said, she died? What do you mean? What happened? And he said, we don't know. We didn't find her body until her rent was 2 months overdue. Now, imagine being that alone in your life, that nobody in your life connects with you until your rent is 2 months overdue. And when I say that in schools, I talk about that there are kids walking down the halls that walk right next to you that have that same experience of a sense of aloneness. There are people in, you know, maybe at your workplace, maybe in your family, no matter what, are still struggling with being accepted. I call it best friends. Best friends is a safe place where you could be 100% authentic, because that's what everybody says that their best friend is all about. And I grew up as a kid without having that. I never felt safe. I never felt like I could be 100% authentic, because I always felt like that somewhere along the line people were going to, you know, to step inside, see something that they didn't like, and then they'd leave, and it would just kick in to my already abandoned issues that I struggled with all my life. And the feeling of that abandonment was so overwhelming that, you know, I masked it and walked around with a mask all day long. So nobody really knew, other than the fact that I was incredibly shy. And because of this, the aloneness was more profound.